Lawrence has scored before. Can he do it again? And he takes a shot. Oh, he definitely scored. Oh, here we go. It's a shot from halfway across the field. Good shot. I see this. Slow motion.
Welcome back to Tipper FC, everybody. It's been quite a while since the last one, and this time the teams are much bigger and better as Guts takes the kick off and gives it straight to Tipper as Tipper tries to dribble it down the left wing, but Noah is having absolutely none of it. Takes the ball straight off him. Noah's running back into his own. Well, Tipper's not going to give up on this one there, and Noah puts Tipper the hamster on the floor in the first 5 seconds of the game, but so does Noah. Noah also goes down, but the ref doesn't blow the whistle because she can't see anything, and Lawrence levers it out the side. Lovely stuff. Leo takes a nice little throw in there, straight to Guts, the chest touch there. He's going to take his time here. Leo's going to press him. Guts have none of it. Straight to Lawrence. Lawrence is going to try run it down that right wing. Straight to Tipper here. Can Tipper do something with the ball? No, he just kicks it straight out. We love to see it, boys. Absolutely love to see it here. As I think Noah's taking the throw in there, straight to Leo. There, Guts is going to try push that, but he can't do anything. He gets absolutely stepped by Leo. Leo's done Lawrence in as well here. Lawrence is going to try to take a shot at the goal, but instead Lawrence kicks it straight past the goal, not in the goal where it's supposed to be, and it's the Reds' goal kick. But instead of Jack actually being on the pitch right now, he's decided to run to the sideline and throw his hat off to Ollie, who's currently subbed off because we had more players than the other team. As Dan gives it a big hoof straight down to Leo. Can Leo respond? It's 1-on-1 straight past Toby, and it finds the back of the net, and YouTube All-Stars take an early lead going into this game. Bepp is having absolutely none of that here as it is Blues kick off again, but this time they take a different approach. They give it straight to Toby. They're supposed to be the footballing mastermind, but he can't kick the ball for his life, if we're all being honest. Here we go. Toby levers it straight down, straight into Dan's hands. He's supposed to play football, but he can't play it somehow when we need him to play it. Here we go. Dan's going to look at his options here. Jack looks like he's all over him. Oh no, he's just walking away. Here we go. Dan gives it a cheeky boot here, straight over to Leo. I'm going to watch him run it out there, and it's us throwing from the sideline here. And I take a lovely little throw from there. Look at that. All the distance on that, straight to Tobes in the back there, straight back to me here, straight to Jack. The chemistry is crazy right now. Here we go, straight to Jack, under Jack's legs. I take it off Jack. Here we go, a bit dribbling, tiring the other team out a little bit here. Here comes Jack. Leo's having none of it though. He takes the ball straight off Jack, and he's going to do me in completely there, but Jack's going to respond and take the ball straight back off him. Here, Jack does a nice bit of defending and manages to get the throw in, to be fair to him. Not too bad at all. Here, Jack's going to take the kick in, even though it was a throw in before. The rules changed as the games went on, to be honest. Here we go, straight back to Tobes. Reds have kept it kind of in the blue half quite a lot at the moment, but that can all change as it gets picked past straight to Jack. Here, J1's going to try contest that, but he can't do anything about it. Jack's run through 2 players there, straight to Guts. Can Guts do something with the ball? Caden's not having any of it, and Caden manages to take possession of the ball. Gives it straight back to Dan. That's nice, clean defending there from the red team. Dan's going to take it down the wing. Tipper's going to try to go in, but he's not having any of it. Dan gets straight past him. Dan runs it down the wing. Can Tipper do something here? And he absolutely just takes his legs out. Clean, no one saw it, you know what I mean. That's 100% ball there. Don't watch it back. 100% ball. Gibbs not having any of that. He's not happy about it. Bet thinks it's fine, and I also think it's fine, so it is fine. Littler manages to stand right in front of the camera like a muppet. One job, and he still failed it. You know what I mean. Here we go. Toby is going to take the ball straight back to the other side here, and he's just going to kick it straight back out, which is lovely. Lawrence is going to try run for it, but he can't do anything with it there, and he almost falls over. Here we go. Lawrence is going to try run onto that, but Leo has got it, and I don't think he's going to take it off him anytime soon as Lawrence gets absolutely sent by Leo. Leo's going to try dribble it straight back down the pitch like he did at the first half of this game. It still is the first half, I guess, but the first part of this game. Here, Guts has Caden on. He's got an open net, and he absolutely skies it over the top of the goal. He can't shoot for his life, but that's the star striker, by the way. Anyway, here we go as the ball gets passed straight to Caden from the goal right there. Caden's got a nice open wing here. Here comes Tipper and just hits him straight out the way, as it should be. There we go. Pep's going to try contest that and say it's our ball, even though it clearly wasn't. But the ref's going to listen to them anyway, because she doesn't know what she's doing, to be fair. So here we go, we get the ball here. Kib is not happy about that whatsoever, but you know, at the end of the day, the game's a game. We played it right into our hands here. So there we go, Lawrence is going to take the kick in here. Let's see what he can do about it. He's looking at his options here. He takes a nice little run up, gets a nice clean pass off to Tobes in the back where there's no one else trying to defend that. Noah tries to run onto it. Toby takes a strike and he completely misses. The one person on Tipper FC that can actually play football can't play football, shock horror. Toby can't play a sport. Here we go anyway, as Dan gets it straight out of his hand there, straight to Leo. And he's going to boot it down straight, but it's going to fall straight into Jack's hands, well, feet, I guess. Anyway, as Toby gets the ball again, but he's going to pass it straight to Tipper here on the left wing. J1's going to try contest that, and J1 gets the ball off him. It's a nice tackle from J1, the star player on YouTube All Stars, 100% here. Tipper's going to try get that ball back, but it's a 2v1 now. Caden's got in the mix a bit here. He's going to try dribble it down the wing, but Pep's not going to have any of it and kick it straight out. It's back to J1. Let's see what J1 can do with the ball. He just gives it straight to Dan. It's a nice cross down to Noah. Can Lawrence try defend this? Let's have a look. Tries it on the first time, and now Lawrence just rugby tackles Noah to the floor, and the ref clearly couldn't see it, and we just carry on playing like nothing happened. So Lawrence is going to run straight back down the wing again here. He's going to get past J1. He's going to get past everyone here. He's going to get past Caden as well. Straight to Guts. Oh, and Kibbo has run onto the pitch and absolutely killed Guts' legs. He is not going to be walking after that one. Anyway, Leo's going to run it straight back down the left wing here. Lawrence is going to try go at Leo as well, and he's going to take Leo out as well, like a demolition derby. But Pep and Littler have managed to convince the ref to give a penalty from what Gibb did to James. James can no longer walk, in case you guys didn't know. He's going to take the shot, and he's absolutely going to sky it over the goal again. Guts has gone 2 for 2 of completely missing the goal. Absolute star striker, by the way. Yeah, but Guts going to get a nice tackle on Noah there, and Noah just hit straight to the floor with Guts. I'm not even sure who tackled who there, to be honest. But the ref is giving it to the Blues again. Littler is going to try his luck at this free kick from the far right. It's going to be a difficult shot, but if he can make it, it'd be a screamer. And he also skies it, like Guts has the past 2 times here. The Tipper's going to run for the ball here and give it straight back to Dan there. So it's going to be Dan's goal kick here, but Tipper's going to intercept that. He's going to have a chance. He's going to give a kick. Oh, but he's kicked it straight at Dan's ankles instead of in the goal where it should be. Here we go. Noah's going to try run it down the left wing, but Jack's not going to have any of that. He's going to tackle him for it, and it goes straight out. So I think it's a Blues ball there. Jack is going to take the kick in from the left side here. He's going to look at the goal. I don't think he can score from there, to be quite honest with you. He's going to pass it to Littler down the back here. They're playing the cards right at the moment here. They got a lot of space, bit of back and forth play between Jack and Littler there. Jack's going to dribble it down. Littler's going to try run onto it. Jack's going to try cross it, but Noah gets the ball straight back off him. Jack's got the ball back off him though. It's a big contest going on there. Here we go. It gets crossed. Tipper completely misses the ball, and it's a goal kick again to the red team. To be fair, the Blues have been putting some shots in, just not on goal whatsoever, just near the goal. There goes Caden's asking for the ball in the back left there. It's Dan's decision. Caden is wide open, but Dan just completely ignores him. Goes straight to Noah. Tipper's on him though. Can he tackle him like he did Dan again? Oh, and he just completely sends Tipper. Here comes Noah. Again, it's 2-on-1. He passes it to Gibb. Can Gibb do something with it? But no, Tipper is having absolutely none of that, and he takes the ball straight off him. Toby is going to boot it straight back down into Dan's hands once again, or his feet even. I don't think Dan's going to try his luck again down that same wing. I think he's probably got trauma from running it down the wing now. I don't think he'll ever do it again. Here we go. Tipper gives a little through ball there to Littler if he can get to it first. Yes, he can there. He's going to go straight down, straight to Guts. Can he do it again? And Guts skies it even higher. He's skied it so high, it's gone off the screen, and this is a 360 camera, so it can't get worse. But anyway, that's 3 for 3. Guts has completely missed the goal, and that's supposed to be the star striker for Tipper FC. Here we go. Caden is completely open again, but I don't think Dan's actually going to pass it. Oh, no, he has. So here we go. Caden is going to try run it down the wing here, but Littler has managed to stop him. Here, let's see if Littler can get the ball off Caden. Caden dribbles it about a bit. Littler completely fouls Caden, but the ref doesn't know the rules of football, to be quite frank. So she just lets it go like nothing happened. Here goes straight out. Littler's going to take the kick in from the left side straight to Jack here. Caden's all over him, but Jack's going to send him to the shops completely onto Noah. Noah manages to get the ball off Jack. Littler's going to take a shot there, and he's going to completely miss, but Dan is going to hit it for some reason while it's going out, so it gives Blues the corner on the left side. If Ollie can get a good cross here, but it's not good enough. No one can respond to it here, but the Guts is going to take the ball again. Caden's all over him. Noah and Tipper are running towards the corner. Tipper's got the ball off him. That could all change if Noah can get a clean tackle off here. They look like they're grappling each other at the moment, and Tipper hits the the bar and completely misses. So currently it's 1-0 to YouTube All Stars. Tipper FC have managed to get quite a few shots off, just not in the goal sadly, but Leo got that nice goal at the start, so that's going to give YouTube All Stars a bit of momentum going through to this game here. They can take their time a bit, where Tipper FC really need to pick up the pace a bit more as Dan kicks it to J1 on that left side of the pitch, crosses it back to Gibb. Here Jack's all over him. He's going to try the up and under. It's not going to work. He's got him running backwards, so gaining ground, goes straight back to Dan. There's no one near Dan, so Dan can get a nice clear on this, or a nice pass off to someone. He's going to clear it down to Noah on that left side here. Gibb's going to miss the ball, and it's going to go straight to Jack. Here, it's what can he do with it now is the question. He's going to pass it to Littler on this left side here. He's going to run round Caden here. He's going to pass it to no one, but he's going to run here. He's going to defend the ball a bit. He's going to play it around. He's going to tire Caden out a bit. Here we go. They come running down. Caden gets the ball off him. They're going next to each other running. Ollie's going to try tire out Caden, just running up and down this wing here. Ollie's going the complete wrong way here. It's just a running race at this point. Tipper just runs into Caden for no reason whatsoever. Littler gets the ball off to Tipper, and Tipper's going to try run it down a bit, a pace abusing that 99 pace that he obviously has there. He's going to hit Noah out the way because he shouldn't be there, and he's going to take a shot. He's going to pass it to Jack, and Dan's going to smash it straight back down here, straight into Gibbs' hands. Toby's managed to save it though, to be fair. Toby has just pushed him completely there. I actually don't know how he's got away with that, to be honest. Gibbs going to take a shot from that far back, but with that far back he can't get enough momentum to stick it in the back of the net here. Toby is going to look where he wants to get this ball. Noah's going to press him a little bit. Toby's going to take it to the left, gets the nice pass off to Ollie, but Ollie completely misses it. Here Bep gets the ball, tells our team to switch on a little bit because we are 1-0 down to YouTube All Stars and they've got J1 on their team. But to be fair, J1 is hard carrying, so it's fair. Noah's going to take the throw in. Yeah, it kind of changed all the time from throwing and kicking. It was kind of a choice at the end, to be honest. Straight to Caden here, who's dressed like a Fortnite skin. Here we go, Guts going to try it, but it's going to go straight to J1 instead. Here, what can J1 do to the ball? He is a bit of a football mega mind when it comes to football, to be fair. Oh, but he's going to go flying straight out. Caden's not going to run for that at all here, and Bep's going to give the ball back to Caden, and he's going to completely megs him, and I've kept it in the video because it is that funny. Here we go, Caden's going to try take the kick in here. Jack's just been subbed off, I believe, for Littler, for someone, I don't even know who actually. Here we go, Lawrence is going to try it against Dan here. Guts is going to get another chance to take a shot at the goal. He's going to shoot, and Dan gets a lovely save there. To be fair to Guts, that was a nice shot, but it was also a good save from Dan there. Gibbo has had enough of it, he's walked off the pitch. Here we go, as Littler gets a lovely little cross going on here, as Lawrence is going to try chase down the ball here, but I think it's going to be another corner to, just a kick in to the blue team here. Here we go to Guts. Can Guts do something with it? Lawrence completely misses. But I think we've managed to get the corner again here on the blue team. So can Littler cross it in the right place here?
Toby! It's not rugby!
As we get some wise words of encouragement there from Bep towards his goalkeeper. Here is Dan's going to get another goal kick like he has for the 10th millionth time this game. Here he's going to take his time because his team are currently in the lead of this game, but Tipper's going to get the intercept done there. He's going to give it to the star striker, which is Guts, but Leo's going to run it straight down the right wing. He's got a second burst of energy here, gets it straight past Tipper, but straight back to Lawrence and Noah. Noah's going to be scared for his life after what happened last time. Toby's going to run straight out the goal and tackle Noah for the ball there, and I believe it's our side kick there. Guts is going to run it straight down that right wing again here. Guts is going to carry on when he gets past J1. If he can get a nice cross off to Littler, can Littler do something with the ball? No, he completely misses, almost goes out, but he managed to keep it in. Littler gets a nice chance at the goal here. He's going to look at a shot. He takes the shot, he finds the back of the net, and Littler scores the equaliser here for Tipper FC, which makes it 1-1 in the first half. So it's now all to play for again, as the scores are now equal. And YouTube All-Stars can't waste time anymore because they are on the same amount of points as Tipper FC is. So they really need to get the press on here, as Bep is standing right in front of the camera once again. Here as Jimmy is going to run it down a bit here. Gibbs going to run on and absolutely take out Ollie's legs. And it carries on, and Guts just slides Noah out of nowhere. But I think the ref's going to blow that as a free kick to the blue team there, as they talk about it on the sideline. Here Ollie has to hold Bet back here. Here we go. Ollie takes the shot and he completely misses, but it's a hard shot from there, to be fair. Halfway across the pitch. It's going to be Dan's goal kick once again for the 10 millionth time. Here we go. Gives a nice little pass to Leo here. They're just walking it down nice and casual, like a little stroll on the prom here, as he crosses it straight to Noah. Noah's gonna have a look. He flicks it over Toby's head and he finds the back of the net, and that makes it 2-1 in the first half here. Bep's giving some wise words of encouragement to his team there. A bit of colourful language going on as well. But anyway, we move. Here we go, as Littler is going to try, gets a nice little pass there to Tipper. J1's all over him, and J1 is completely just megs Tipper. No one saw that. Probably should cut that out of the video, to be fair. There we go, Littler's going to get the ball straight back off him to the star striker that is Guts. Here, Guts is going to dribble past J1. Here, he's got options. He's got Littler. He's also got Lawrence in complete open space here. Gives it to Lawrence. What can Lawrence do with it? He stops the ball, but Leo gets a lovely slide and managed to get the ball out. But that does mean it's a kick in to Tipper FC. Here we go. Guts is going to get the ball straight back to Ollie. Here we go. Ollie's going to try his luck again here. He's looking at it. He's going to try it. He crosses it straight to Toby. Can Toby do anything about it? And he completely misses. Shock horror to absolutely nobody. Here we go. Dan's going to kick the ball out straight here to Noah. Lawrence is going to try press that, put the pressure on, as they were down once again, now 2-1 to the YouTube All-Stars here. Caden's going to run it down. Tipper's having none of it. Straight here, 2-on-1. Tipper's going to run straight past him. Here tries to cross it to Littler, heads it straight back to Littler when Leo tries to stop it. Here, can Ollie do something with the ball? He runs it backwards a bit, tries to make himself a bit of space, but he'll find 3 other players on the opposite team there waiting for him. There we go. Toby gets a nice Lawrence gets a nice cross to Guts actually, and Dan catches it straight in his hands. Nice little catch from Dan there. Here we go, as Dan kicks it straight to Gibb here. Both the managers have come on, but it comes straight to Bep. Bep's going to try and run it round Gibb, and Gibb has gone absolutely flying there. Bep has absolutely sent Gibb to the shops there, sent him shopping, and Gibb is not going to get up after that one, I don't think. Anyway, here Littler's going to try and chase that ball down. Noah's going to give him the pressure there. Noah gets a nice tackle off here. I don't think it's gone out yet. No, Noah manages to keep it in here, gets it straight back, but it's going to go straight to Toby. Toby's going to have a complete open chance here. J1 hits it with his noggin. He's going to have another chance though. Here we go, and he completely misses, and he plays men's football as well. Says a lot, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Here we go, straight back to Dan for another goal kick. I haven't even kept count. It's too many times this man has had a goal kick. But anyway, straight back to Leo here. They seem to do the same thing every time, to be honest. Anyway, here gets a nice cross to Caden, and Bep's going to try it again, but Caden has none of it. Gets a nice run down here, straight past Tipper as well. He's going to have an open chance, a shot here, and he completely misses, and it's going to stay in here, so Toby can dribble it down the right wing a little bit here. If he can get it past Noah, Littler is completely open on this left side as well. If he can cross it over, he's going to find 3 other players here. Littler's going to have a nice chance going on here, but Noah follows him. It's a nice pass to Lawrence here, straight back to Littler. Littler's going to have a chance here, and he misses the ball completely there. Dan gets it, and I think Dan may have run out with the ball there, so Blue get the corner in the end here. I don't think he actually ran out with the ball, but we just convinced the ref. Anyway, here we go, as it's a little short pass to Lawrence here. Lawrence is going to pass it straight back. Littler may try to go over. Littler's going to try to dribble it in here. He's going to take a shot, and he's put too much power on that, and it's gone straight back out onto that right side. Here, as it gets thrown back in here, Leo's going to dribble it down the left side here. Guts is all over him though. Guts is not going to give up on this ball just yet. Guts gets the ball, gives it to Littler. It's an open net. He takes the shot and he absolutely skies it past the goal. He's on the floor. He's devastated. He has just completely missed an open goal, and he's supposed to be good at football as well. Here, Jack's going to run on the pitch and then run straight back off, and as Littler has been subbed off after that absolute crime against humanity of that shot on goal there. Here we go, J1's going to a bit of techers going on from J1 here. He's going to dribble it down a bit. He kicks it as soon as anyone gets near him here. Straight to Guts, the star striker's going to have another look at it. Here, he's going to get past J1. Can he do something with the ball? Straight to Jack, but straight back in to Dan's hands here. Another goal kick to Daniel once again here, but Lawrence gets the intercept on it. Can he do something with it? Yes, he can. He flicks it straight back into Dan's hands, and that is half time. So at half time then, your scores on the doors are 2-1 to YouTube All Stars. Here we go, your goal scorers Leo in that first minute of the game, which is pretty crazy. Littler managed to score a nice little goal from quite far back, and Noah got that flick on Toby in the first half here. But it's all to play for going into the second half. Obviously, YouTube All Stars will have that 1 goal advantage, but it's better to have 1 than 2. So here we go, anything could happen in the second half. Here we go then, Gibbs going to take the kick-off for the red team here, straight to Dan, who's not in goal anymore, so he won't be taking any more of those goal kicks, but I'm sure he's fed up of them by now. Here as Gibb gets the ball, he is playing football in a suit, to be fair to him, on a Sunday evening, so fair play to him. Here we go, Toby gets it straight down to Tipper here. Tipper shows all the techers off. Here, straight to Littler. Dan's going to do a full running course down here. Here we go. Tipper's going to try pass it back to Littler, but he actually can't play football, so he just kicks it straight out instead. Fair play to him. Here, Dan's going to get the kick in. Here, Noah is getting marked completely. Here, Tipper's going to intercept that. He's going to have a chance here. Will he take the shot or will he pass it? It looks like he's getting shouted to pass it. He tries to pass it, and instead he kicks it completely wrong and managed to get a shot on goal. But he didn't even mean to. I don't even know what I did, to be honest with you. Anyway, as the ball moves down straight into the hands of Gibb, here Jack's going to try to defend this for all his life, to be fair to him. It's a big guy in a suit trying to attack him at the moment. Bep's going to watch this happen, but Gibb's going to get a couple metres on Jack here. As J1's going to run back here with the ball. Here we go, straight to Dan. Dan's going to try run after this one. Littler's all over him, though. He's not going to let him get away with this one. Dan starts tap dancing out of nowhere. Littler just stands and watches it. Bep stands right in front of the camera again. Fair play to him. Here we go. Dan crosses it straight down to Noah. It's a 1v1, but Toby is having absolutely none of it, and he goes, "No, thank you very much, fella." And he passes it straight down to Lawrence on that left wing again. Tipper is completely open, but Lawrence gets it straight past J1 here, moves through him like a sieve, and Caden gets a nice little save there, but it gives the blue team a corner. Bit of tiki-taka between Jack and Ollie. Here the chemistry is overflowing, but as Jack and Noah start wrestling each other in the corner, here Jack's going to try dribble it down, but Noah's having absolutely none of that. Here is Gibb and Tipper are going to try run for this, and Tipper has absolutely none of it and kicks it straight back out. I think Tipper FC are dominating in the possession side of this game, but they just can't get the shots in the goal at the end of the day. And at the end of the day in football, that is the most important part, is scoring, because if you don't score, you can't win. So here we go, straight down to Littler here. Noah's going to try tackle that. Littler takes the shot, but it's a nice save from Caden, but Jack gets the rebound off it, and he scores again. He scored in the first one ever, and now he has scored. He's gone for 2 for 2 for scoring in Tipper FC, and that will equalise the game, and that makes things interesting now in this second half. It's 2-2. Tipper gets the ball off Gibbo there, and he completely pelts it straight out. I actually don't know what he is doing with himself there. That is an absolute howler, and I don't know why he's done it. Here we go, Caden, the Fortnite skin, is going to pass it straight to J1. Here, Littler's going to try run onto it. Here, Noah's going to just stand there with it. Jack's going to watch him. Here, Lawrence is going to try go on the intercept for Dan there, but it's worked, to be fair to him. Lawrence has got possession. He's kicked it straight down into Caden's hands here. Caden's going to hoof it straight back down the pitch. Here, it's a nice pass to Noah, to be fair to him. Here we go. What can Noah do with this ball here? But he's got 2-on-1, but he's managed to survive it. He's got round. He hasn't gained any metres, though, on the other team. Noah gets past both of them. Tipper has none of it. But here comes Dan. The chemistry on the red team is absolutely crazy here. Gibbs going to have a lovely shot on the goal here. It's a nice shot, but he's completely missed it, and Toby is having absolutely none of that here as Noah gets another shot here, but Toby's going to go for the double save, and Gibb completely misses the cross. Here we go. So it's going to be a goal kick for Toby, who's going to hoof it straight back to the other side. Littler's there to respond to it. Can J1 get the ball off him? No, he can't. Littler makes a lovely run down that side. Lawrence gets a shot, and he completely skies it over the gate, which means he's going to have to get his swimming trunks on and go swimming for that ball. It has gone straight in the pond. So we've had to move onto the orange ball here. Luckily we bought a replacement, otherwise we've been waiting for years. So Lawrence is currently off, so I think red team have more players than the blue team at the moment, so this is an optimal time to strike here as it goes straight through Tipper's legs. So luckily Jack is there to pick up the piece a bit. He's going to run past Noah. He's going to push Noah. Noah's going to get the ball back off him. Gibbs, that's a lovely pass from Noah. Straight to Gibbs. The chemistry is going crazy on the red team. Gibbs getting it. Trying to get it past Jack. Here we go. Straight to Noah. Noah's going to try have a shot, but he can't because Guts, the star striker's all over him. Noah's on the floor, and Gibb has absolutely skied it there. So it's going to be a corner ball to the blue team. Here as Tipper's going to check out the camera instead of actually playing the game. Here, so we get straight down to that left side. I believe that's Toby, because Lawrence and Toby were the exact same colour, like the shade of blue is the exact same. So you can't actually tell who's who when it's this zoomed in. But anyway, I think Dan's going to get this kicking even from here, because it was kept changing from kicking and throwing all the flipping time. Here we go. Dan is going to look to kick this as far as he can. Hoofs it to Noah, goes straight past him though, and it's going to be another goal kick for the blue team here. Toby's going to be fed up with taking these by the end of this game. Here, straight to Littler again. Can Littler do something with it now? Here we go. Cross it over J1's head to Tipper. Here we go to Guts again. Can Tipper get a nice clean pass off here? Gets past J1, dribbles it past Noah, gets hit into by Noah actually, gets it past Dan, straight back to Noah though, back to Tipper here. Littler and Tipper have actually got these guys under wraps at the moment. But Noah has pushed Tipper over, and I think that's going to be a foul here as Tipper just dives back on the floor, just for emphasis on how much that hurt, even though it fell over. Anyway, but we're going to get the free kick from the left side anyway. Littler is going to have one chance here to make this work, but Bepp has to stop the whole play to get Toby in the box, so he swaps Toby and Tipper over to try optimise the chances of winning this game as they enter hammer time in this game. There's only 10 minutes left of the game at this point here. It's 2-2 and it's still all to play for. Littler has got his life on the line here. He kicks the ball straight over into the box. Here they're all in the box. Guts takes a shot, but it's a nice save from Dan here, but Jack's there to respond to it again. So what can he do about it? He's going to run it back. Jack and Caden are all over each other, but they're wearing the same colours. You can't actually tell who's who, but Tipper's there to respond. Straight past Caden here. Lovely chemistry to Jack here. Jack runs it through straight to Guts. Guts is going to take a shot. He shoots and he finds the back of the net, and that means Tipper FC take the lead of this game for the first time of this game. Tipper FC are in the lead. So here we are as red team get kickoff. It's 3-2. So currently your goal scorers on Tipper FC are Jack, Curry Guts and Ollie Littler. So here we go. Here comes Gibbo on the left side. Guts going to have another bit. Guts is going to find a bit of energy now. The star striker has striked, and he's actually found his pace once again in this game. So here we go. The red team are fumbling the bag here, passing it backwards. Back to Dan. Dan's going to hoof it straight back down. Tipper's going to, can it intercept it? I don't even know what he's doing. But Guts is all over it. Guts has got the newfound pushing him after scoring that goal. He's going to be full of beans now. Pushing Gibb out the way here. Here we go. They get it straight back to Dan. Red team seems to be backing off quite a bit now. He seems to be quite scared of the blue team. But Curry Guts is all over the pitch at the moment. He's running round the whole time. It's a nice save from Dan though. He takes a cheeky shot. But Curry Guts has got a newfound energy now in this second half of the second half. Here as Littler is going to try get it past J1. But they're going to take it nice and easy now, like the red team did in the first half of this game. When they're in the lead, just take your time. You don't need to rush stuff. Yeah, we got all the time in the world, especially when you're winning here. So here we go. Tipper's going to run onto that. He's going to get straight past Caden there. He's going to dribble it past. He's going to have a chance. He's going to take a shot, and he's going to kick it straight back at Daniel's ankles. Once again, there we go. It gets straight back to Littler. A lot of play from Littler is coming on from this left side of the pitch. Here, Noah's going to kick it down to Gibb. It's a one-on-one situation. Can Toby save this? Gibb takes the shot, and it's a lovely save from Tobias in the goal there. It's absolutely lovely, and that could have won Tipper FC the game here, as there is only 5 minutes left of this game. Can Tipper FC bring it home for the first time after losing on home ground those fabled 2 years ago? Can they bring it home here on the YouTube All-Stars home ground as Jack gets it straight past Leo? He's going to take J1 on two. He gets straight past J1 as well. Guts gets in the box, shouts where he wants it. He knows where he wants it. He just wants to put it in the back of that net to secure this win for the blue team here. Littler's going to try it. He's probably going to try to get that cross across, but Caden is having absolutely none of it. Straight into Guts' hand. Can he do anything about it? No, he can't. Littler's going to kick it, but he can't get it in the goal. Guts keeps it in. Straight back to Littler, but Caden has done a masterclass in defence there. Here we go as Leo kicks it straight back out. Gibb comes out of nowhere, straight past Tipper. Noah's going to have a one-on-one here, but Tipper uses the 99 pace that he has unlocked here to try and get the ball off him, but he can't. Gets past Lawrence as well. Here, Gibb's going to cross it to Noah. Noah's going to have a chance, but Leo has a chance. He's going to slide, but he's going to miss the goal completely there. It was a good chance. Good try, to be fair to him, but he couldn't find the back of the net with that one like he did in the first half of this game. Dan's going to hoof it back straight into the blue side of the pitch. Tipper gets a touch off his ribs there. That is a terminal rib pain for him when he wakes up tomorrow morning. Here we go, straight past J1 here. He's going to try and run it through again. Straight to Jack. Jack takes the shot, but he misses. To be fair, it wasn't a bad shot. If we just got it slightly more to the right, it would have been straight in there past Dan. Here we go, straight back to Tipper again. But Leo gets the ball off him here. Gibbs going to have another go at it. Passes it to Leo. But it's another save from Toby there. And that is absolutely lovely from him. But Gibbs going to manage to keep it in here as Beps watching eagerly on the side to jump on that pitch. Here we go as Gibb is going to try it, but Guts is having none of it. The star striker is not having it. And Lawrence scores an own goal. So that makes it 3-3 as Lawrence scores an own goal, and Beps has had enough of it at this point, so he has run on himself. So now both the managers are playing for their teams now, as it's 3-3. It's all to play for in the final minutes of this game here. So it could definitely go down to pens if it carries on like this, or if one of the teams could score a last minute screamer, it would be pretty crazy. Here we go as Littler has all the time in the world because everyone is too tired to run for that. Straight to Caden, the Fortnite skin here, as Noah runs it straight down the middle of the pitch here. The whole of the blue team is currently on him. Guts gets it straight back down, straight to Caden. Caden's going to hoof it back to Noah. Lovely chemistry from the red team going on here. Guts is going to get off him, but oh my god, as Noah suplexes James to the floor, and that's an absolute howler of a move there. Everyone's over there. Guts is on the floor. He's probably got brain damage or something after that one. And I think the ref's decision is to go to a free kick from there, which really should be a penalty. But we do see Noah's arm go around Guts' neck, so I think we'll have to give a free kick at least to the blue team. As Ollie and Bepp are going to try and take this as quickly as possible to catch the red team off guard. Bepp has got a lovely chance running down the right side of this pitch. Littler's wide open as well. There's no defenders on him whatsoever here, but he's running it down. Bepp's going to try tire out Leo a bit here before he can try take a shot. Here he runs it backwards a little bit, runs it round Noah a little bit, gets it straight past him here. He's going to have a lovely opportunity if he can make it work, but he has to pass it backwards because Noah is absolutely all over him. Straight to Tipper here. What can Tipper do with it? He can get it straight to Littler. Littler's going to have a go at it. He's going to take a shot, and Dan is going to get a lovely save on that, to be fair to him. There, it's going to be another shot, but it's going to go straight back out on the right side. It's still 3-3 in the final minutes of this game. Can one team score as Dan hoofs it for maybe one of the final times this game back into the blue half, but Toby's going to be there to respond. It's like watching pro badminton at the moment, back and forth all the time. Here straight down to Noah, I think. No, Littler there. Noah's going to be all over him. And now Littler's going to try and make that run as it starts raining, so I apologise for the rain on the lens. I can't control the weather, sadly. But here we go, as Guts gets a nice little cross to Jack there. Caden's all over Jack. Ollie's going to try it here. The ball's just all over the place at the moment. It's every man for himself. Ball goes backwards straight to Bep. Now he's going to take a shot from the halfway, and he's going to find the back of the net to make it 4-3 in the final minutes of this game, and that could be the goal that has won Tipper FC the game here, and that is maybe the goal of the game from the halfway line. To be fair to him, that is a crazy shot here, but Blue managed to get the kickoff here. I actually don't know how that happened, because we scored the goal, but anyway, we move. Anyway, here we go. Is Littler's going to try run it down that left side of the pitch? Can it go straight to Guts? Here, can he get it past Dan to score again? No, he can't. And it goes straight back out on the right side. Here is Guts, plays it to Bep. Bep plays it straight back to Guts here, and Bep's going to try it again. He's going to have another opportunity here. He takes a nice shot there, but Dan has absolutely none of it, and he's going to kick it straight back out here. But Tipper FC have the lead, so they can take the time once again here. As Littler gets the ball back in this left corner, once again, he seems to live in this left corner. He takes the shot and he finds the back of the net there, and that may have secured Tipper FC the win in this game. That is a lovely shot from the left side of the pitch there. He spent half the game just camping there, but that is an absolutely lovely shot there as the whole team come to celebrate with him. That is a crazy shot, as the rain is all over the lens, so you can't see anything, so I'm sorry about that, but I can't control it, as this is probably the last play of this game here, and Gibbo just completely grapples James there, but Bep's going to run it down again. Can they make it 6-3 in the final seconds of this game? Dan's going to run completely out the goal. That's a lovely flick from Littler there, and here we go. He's going to try it, and Guts just slides Dan out of pure spite, and Jack also runs over, teabags him, and this game has absolutely gone to shambles here as everyone just piles on Dan. But I think that is the final minute of the game, and that, I think, secures Tipper FC the win of this game here, as I believe the ref is about to blow the final whistle here. There we go, as it is 5-3. Tipper FC win Tipper FC for the first time after 2 years. They fell short on home ground, but they've managed to pull it back. So your goal scorers were Jack, James, Leo, Noah, Ollie twice, Bep and Lawrence kind of, because he scored an own goal. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you very soon.
But 3 words going into Sunday, James. 3 words, so 3 words.
Ready to rumble. That's on Sunday. Oh, you know what? It's been fantastic. It's been amazing. It's been worth watching.